Hello and welcome to this matchup. Today we have the Amherst girls JV team facing off against North Ridgeville's JV. Should be an exciting matchup tonight. Two pretty solid teams so far. Comets 0-1 with their JV squad so far. Had that rough loss to Bay Village, but it should be a pretty evenly matched game here so far, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for the varsity game here too as well at 7. And we're about set for tip-off. Here we go. And tip is won by the Comets. Olivia Ford gonna take it down the floor here. Kick it out to Soto. Soto for 3. Yes, sir! Comets get on the board first with that free from Soto there. Now number 1.
I thought I was frozen.
He's gonna keep it at the top of the key there. Trying to find somebody to get it to, trying to create some space. Nothing so far. She'll go under the basket, kick it out to 2. She'll shoot it. This one's a little bit long. It'll go out of saved actually. Back to Olivia Ford. Ford gonna kick it back out. Swinging it back to Soto. Soto probably, yep, gonna shoot that one. Nice shot there, just a little bit too long. One taking it inside. She's stripped by Soto. Ridgeville regains control and a nice hook shot there from number 2, Natalie Spires. That's going to go back to the Rangers. Out of bounds on the Comets. Number 2, Spires going to inbound it as Driscoll takes it up the floor for the Rangers. Some stoppage here. Thinking maybe a timeout was called. They're going to discuss something over here with the refs. Trying to find out what's happening.
8-2.
Ford gonna bring it up for the Comets. Pass half court now, swings it out to the wing to Soto again. Soto back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez down to Barry. Barry trying to find somebody. She's gonna get in a little tangle there, and it's gonna be called jump ball. It'll go to North Ridgeville. 5 minutes remain in the first quarter. Down around to 21. She'll swing it back outside. That's 5. And a good bucket there for Montgomery. Here goes Ford again for Amherst. Calling for the screen. This one, yep, she's going to step out of bounds there. Ford steps out of bounds, so Ridgeville gonna take it back. .14, swinging it around, back up top to Driscoll. Driscoll with the floater, no good on that one. We'll swing it back outside, top of the key now, 21. She loses it, and that's gonna be off on her. That was slack. Comets get the ball back. Back out to Harris, to Ford inside, and she gets it to go. Comets regain the lead. 4 minutes remain in the first. 21 up top, that's Slack. Slack gonna swing it back around to Montgomery. Montgomery out to Gigier. Driscoll working it in the corner. Driscoll, good defense here for the Comets. Harris almost poked it three, almost got to it. That one's gonna go out of bounds. Last touch by Soto, so it'll stay with Ridgeville. Five to 4, Comets leading. Back out, that's Driscoll. Driscoll gonna pull up from the mid-range. That one misses. Ford out to Barry. Barry around to Harris. Trying to go inside to Ford, and it's stolen by the Rangers, but Harris gonna steal it back. Trying to bake it in there. No good on that one, though. As Driscoll will take it back up the floor here for the Rangers. Dumps it inside to Dunbar. And a good rebound there from Amherst. Swinging it back out to Soto. Soto on the elbow now. Back around to Ford. Ford elbow shot mid-range. No good. And a foul called. On North Ridgeville, so Comets gonna keep it. Ford, bring it back down. Ford out to Harris. Harris, managing around Barry, wide open. Gonna decide to drive, gets stripped, here we go. It's number 25, Dunbar, down to Montgomery. Out to Driscoll. Driscoll at the foul line. Back out. Driscoll for three. That one's going to touch the top cord there. And that'll be called out of bounds as subs come on for the Comets. It's number 3, Jackson, and number 21, Magdaleno. Jackson swings it over to Soto, stolen by North Ridgeville. Gagier down inside, trying to fight for that rebound. And Soto is called for the travel. Ridgeville gonna have it on the baseline now. Trying to get it inside there. And they're called for that 5-second. Great coverage from the Comets. Creates the turnover. And Rodriguez is going to take it down here for Amherst. Rodriguez makes a move to Magdaleno inside. Back out Jackson. Jackson, top of the key. Kicks it around to Soto. Soto stripped out of bounds, but it'll stay with Amherst. Now subs in for the Comets. Mole now checking in for Harris. 1:30 left in the first. Jackson with it in the corner. Ridgeville all over it. And a foul called on North Ridgeville, I believe. Sorry, no, on the Comets. It was on number 10. Rodriguez got a push there. So Spires gives it to Driscoll inside. No good off the glass. Rodriguez swinging it back up top. It's Soto. Soto gonna fake, bring it back out. Back out to Mole. Mole on the elbow. Gonna fake. That's gonna be called for a travel though. Mole had it, but one too many steps. So Driscoll brings it down here for the Rangers, and it's stripped. Here we go, Rodriguez moving down the floor. 5 on 5. Good shot there, rebounded by the Comets though. Soto out to Magdaleno. Magdaleno gives it off to Jackson. Jackson, it's stolen. Montgomery, and that's gonna be a foul on the Comets. Jackson got a little too handsy with Montgomery there. That'll be 2 fouls for the Comets as well. Montgomery, the inbounder, around to Driscoll. Driscoll looking right side, hands it off to Bash. Bash inside, and she's fouled, so she'll get 2 chances at the line here for the Rangers. First one here for Bash is good. Tying it back up at 5-5. 16 seconds left in the first. Second one on its way here for Bash. No good. Rebounded. Fought for it. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll go the Comets' way. So Rodriguez is going to bring it back up here for the Comets. Rodriguez, right side, pulls up from the elbow. No good. Comets on the floor for it. Rangers have it. The Comets still back. Magdaleno pulls up from the mid-range, and that's going to be it for the first quarter. It's tied at Mariannella Steele High School, 5-5. So here we go, gonna get the second quarter underway. Driscoll inside back to the corner. Montgomery has it. Montgomery looking baseline. They'll kick it back out. Montgomery for three. Off the rim. Driscoll managing around. Ford try to get the rebound. Montgomery gonna take it back. And the Rangers gonna lose it in the corner there. Scores 5-5. Ford taking it down here for Amherst. Back out to Barry, back to Magdaleno. Magdaleno inside, kicks out to Harris. Harris for three. Front rim. Barry, rebound, and she's fouled. So 2 shots coming up here for Ashlyn Perry at the line here for the Comets. First one here for Barry. Up and no good. Second one for Barry. This one gets in. Comets now lead 6-5. Stolen by Amherst. Magdaleno leading the way out to Ford. And that's a great fast break. Classic defense turned into offense. Driscoll moves it around out to Montgomery. Back to Driscoll. Driscoll slowing things down. Looks around. Trying to find somebody to get this offense started. Montgomery gonna try to go inside. Dunbar gets it back out to Montgomery. Montgomery almost there with the three. That one's gonna fall out of bounds. I think it's gonna stay with the Rangers here, yep.
R1? Yeah.
First one. Okay. Second one here. In the corner, driving baseline, right side. Spins around, no good.
I was getting used to just looking out for numbers. Yeah. Well, R22.
First shot.
Yeah, it wasn't
.230 left in this. Good defense from both teams tonight. Low scoring affair. Ford again here for Amherst. Ford moving it back around to Magdaleno. Back to Ford, top of the key now, left side, driving, kicks back out to Harris. Harris, foot on the line, three-point shot. That's gonna stay with Amherst. Last touched by Montgomery there of the Rangers. Ford trying to go inside there to Mole. Mole is fouled, and she will get her chance at 2. Free throws here for Amherst. Mole, second one, good. 9-7 Comet lead. We'll swing it back around. Now inside. Stolen. Here comes Rodriguez down the floor. Open lane. Misses that one. Comets trying to grab the rebound. This one will stay with Amherst. Here we go. Forward sinks the triple. Sorry, that was only two. Might have had the foot on the line there. Comets now with their biggest lead of the day by 4. Ridgeville fighting for it. Driscoll for 3. Trying to respond. Nope. That is going to be a foul on the Comets. Kylie Myers going to have 2 shots at the line. First one up, and no good. Subs on for Ridge. Sorry, that was good. Ridgeville. Myers trying to go 2 for 2. It's going to be a lane violation. And Comets going to get it back here. Comets still leading by 3. Close one so far. And a timeout called here by Amherst. So here we go after the timeout. Ford bringing it down the floor. Back out to Soto. Ford. Back out to Harris up top. 30 seconds left. Comets looking for maybe a last shot here, and then it'll stay with Amherst. 23 seconds. So Comets probably going to get the last shot. Going to hold on to that lead going into the second half. Rodriguez pulls up. That's a little short. 5. Montgomery down the floor, out to Driscoll. Driscoll for 3. Almost tied it up, but no good. Harris. Back to Rodriguez. Gonna take a shot from half court. Oh, that was close. So the Comets will go into halftime leading 11-8. Pretty solid first half performance from this JV squad. Not much to complain about. Great defense from both teams. Low scoring affair. We'll see what the second half has in tune here for this Comets squad. So stay tuned on Comets Live. We'll be back after halftime. Back out. That's Montgomery. Montgomery misses. And it's going to be Comet ball out of bounds on the Rangers. Ford. Ford out to Soto there. Soto stolen. Here we go. That's going to be a missed layup there from Driscoll. Had the open lane but couldn't quite finish. Ford rebounded. Soto pulling up. Short down to Barry. Stolen by the Rangers, and that's a foul on the Rangers, I believe. I think it's going to go back to the Comets. No, it'll stay with the Rangers. Foul on Barry. So, trying to get this offense going. Rangers only trail by 3. They have a great chance here. Driscoll driving right side. That's going to be a foul called on Rodriguez there. Rangers going to get it under the basket here on the inbounds play. Driscoll down inside there to Slack. Back out to Montgomery for 3, no good. Again. Rodriguez to Ford. Ford back out, Jackson in the corner for 3. She's fouled. She's gonna get 3 shots at the line here for Amherst. First one up, no good for Jackson. Second one out of the 3, no good. 0 for 2. Third one on its way. Jackson gets the third one to go. Comets lead by 4. Ridgeville moving it around, trying to get it back out to Montgomery. Driscoll fakes the 3, hands it down low, back out Driscoll. Swings it over to Spires. Spires looking down low, inside to Slack. Montgomery drains it. Comets leading by 2. Ford. Ford back out. Jackson now. Jackson looking inside. Rodriguez gets it down low to Harris there. Back out. Now inside to Barry. Harris. Ford up top, just managing around. Harris for 3, no good. Rodriguez the rebound, and she's fouled. 2 shots coming up for Rodriguez and the Comets. Rodriguez, no good on the first one. Second one on its way here for Rodriguez. And good. Comets now lead by 3. Down inside to Slack. They'll kick it back out. Driscoll. Swinging it around. Here we go. Driscoll for three. Almost bakes it in. Rebounded by the Comets. Harris moving down the floor. Harris gonna give it to Soto. Soto wide open three. Almost. Montgomery has it. She'll take it down for the Rangers. Swings it over to Driscoll and through her legs out of bounds. Comet ball. Three minutes, 42 seconds left in the third. Back out to Harris on the wing. Almost slips through. Moving around top of the key now. Trying to go down that right side. Kicks it down to Rodriguez. Right side of the basket, shoots it. No good. Gets it over there to Myers. Myers back out, Montgomery. Driscoll swings it over. Bosch for three. No good. And it'll stay with the Rangers. Driscoll, the inbounder here for the Rangers. Driscoll called for the 5 seconds. Yet again, the second time the Comets have forced that 5-second violation on the Rangers. Ford taking it down here for Amherst. Gives it out to Barry. Barry swings it around to Harris. Jackson in the corner, fakes the three. Gives it to Harris. Harris screen set by Barry. Back out to Jackson. Almost gets by. Jackson driving. That's going to be called for a jump ball. It'll be jump ball for Ridgeville with 2:44 remaining in the third quarter. .22 in the corner. Yes! She ties it back up. 13-13. Myers drains it. A great find there from Driscoll, I believe, too. Soto looking to respond. Ridgeville finally ties it back up. Barry almost. Barry fighting for it on the floor. Jump ball. That's going to go the Comets' way this time. Rodriguez and Magdaleno checking in. Jackson and Barry out. Ford underneath the basket. Going to inbound it here for the Comets. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez swings it over. Soto in the corner. Soto called for the travel. Glasses flew too. Driscoll. Driscoll back over. Driscoll goes inside, back out to Montgomery. Montgomery, another three, no good. 21. Slack tried to finish on that second chance there, but no good. Rebounded by the Comets. Soto. No. Harris on the baseline. Tried to get something up there, but stolen by Ridgeville. Inside now. Myers is fouled. She'll get 2 shots and a chance to take the lead here for the Rangers. First one. Second one on its way. Lane violation on Ridgeville. It'll stay tied. Soto swinging it around. Still tied up. Stolen by the Rangers. A minute left in the third quarter. Set for a exciting fourth quarter with the score this close. Now moving it around. Now back inside. A good bucket there from Myers. And the Rangers take the lead. Ford looking over. It's Soto. Soto down inside to Ford. Ford swings it back out. Now Magdaleno for three. Little long off the backboard. Rodriguez will throw up a shot, and Ridgeville gets another bucket. Soto calling for the corner. It's going to stay with the Comets. 8.2 remaining. They'll have one shot here. Jackson on for Soto. Here we go. Ford kicks it back out. Rodriguez gonna pull up. That one's short. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Ridgeville takes back the lead 17-13. So here we go, start of the fourth quarter in this JV matchup. Driscoll gonna take it down the floor. Rangers with that 4-point lead. Amherst gets it back, here we go. It's Jackson leading the way, back out to Ford. Ford kicks out, Rodriguez. Trying to find somebody to hand it off to there. Ford gets to it. Ford looking, gives it down to Barry. Barry back out, Jackson, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Driscoll has it. Driscoll gonna take it back up here for the Rangers. Swings it to the corner, Montgomery for three. No good, out of bounds. It'll go to the Comets. Ford trying to cut back at the lead, and she travels. Now, that's going to be a foul called on the Rangers. Sorry, on Amherst. North Ridgeville going to get the ball under the basket here. trying to get it to their big man down there. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Amherst. Now, two driving inside. Spires will get 2 shots at the line for North Ridgeville. So first shot on its way. Good. Second shot here for Spires. No good. Another violation there on North Ridgeville. Ridgeville leads by 5 now. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Rodriguez to Jackson. Jackson inside, called for the travel. Amherst needs to limit the turnovers here in order to make the comeback. Amherst fighting for it back on the floor now. And a timeout called by the Rangers. Driscoll, the inbounder. Out to, stolen by Harris. Harris gonna fall, and that's a travel on the Comets. Driscoll trying to extend this Rangers lead. 5 minutes remain in the fourth. That one out of bounds. Last touch by the Rangers. So Ford gonna bring it up the floor. Ford out to Soto. Rodriguez down inside. Ford with the shot, yes, she gets it to go. Cuts the lead to only 3. Maybe you're gonna look to Soto to try to tie this thing up. She made a 3 earlier in the game. And Driscoll's gonna be fouled. She'll get 2 shots here for the Rangers. Comets already with 3 fouls. First one up, extends the lead to 4. Second one, good. Ford back over to Soto. Soto tried to go inside there, but stolen by the Rangers. Moving it right side. They'll kick back inside, out to the corner. Here we go, Driscoll for 3. And the Comets gonna call that 30-second timeout as the Rangers take an 8-point lead. Here we go. Harris bringing it down for the Comets. Harris back around to Ford. Barry tried to get it to Harris there, stolen by the Rangers. And a bucket there extends the lead to 10. Rangers really turning it up in this second half. Magdaleno for three, no good. Rangers moving it around the top of the key. Montgomery back out to Driscoll. Gives it to Slack inside. Down in there to Myers, and she's fouled. She'll get 2 shots. So, first shot for Myers here, no good. Second one on its way for Myers. Is good. Back out, Jackson with it. Soto in the corner, no good. Out of bounds though on Ridgeville. Common's gonna get a second chance. Back over Harris. Harris gonna pull up, no good. Rebounded by Barry. Barry kicks it back out. Magdaleno gonna pull up, no good. And a travel gonna be called on number 10, Lipday. .240 left. Here we go. Comets trying to make a comeback here. Got to get some shots to start falling. Harris on the line, drains it though. That's gonna be 2. Nine-point deficit here for the Comets. It'd be a great comeback if they can do so. .22, just a little long on that. Rebound Magdaleno. Myers almost iced the game out there. Rodriguez over to Soto. Soto back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez stops, gives it around. Harris fakes, pulls up. Harris almost. And the Rangers gonna call a timeout. 1:39 remains. Comets down by 9. Driscoll gonna Gonna try to end it here for the Rangers. Gonna try to close it out. Hands it out to Montgomery. Montgomery down to Slack. Slack top of the key. Hands it out. Driscoll. Driscoll trying to get around. That's gonna be a foul on the Comets. Rangers gonna keep it. And Comets now 5 fouls. So she'll get shots for this one. 2 shots. First one good. Second one good. She's got 8 on the night. Rodriguez, 11 points to make up here. Magdalena trying to get it out. And it'll stay with the Comets. Last touch by Driscoll of the Rangers. 1 minute left. Here we go. Harris. Harris back out to Magdaleno. Magdaleno driving right side. Gives it around to Harris. Soto fakes. Soto out to Magdaleno. Fakes the 3. Rodriguez for 3. That's a little bit long off the glass there. No good. 42 seconds remain. Rangers gonna keep it at the top here. Spires just draining the clock. Magdaleno gets in there. Causes the foul there. Rangers gonna get 2 shots at the line. It's gonna be Spires. First one up, no good. Rangers lead still 11. Second one up and no good as well. Harris, 20 seconds left. Back around to Barry. Barry out, Magdaleno for 3. Almost on that one. Barry trying to get the second chance. Yeah, Barry gets the bucket there. But that'll be the end. Amherst falls up short to the Comets. Comets fall up short to the Rangers in this JV matchup. 28-19. Pretty solid game from the Comets, but the Rangers just really closed it out in that third and fourth corner, made some good halftime adjustments. Should be comparable to the varsity game, little closer though. Should be a great matchup. Stay tuned here on Comets Live.
On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of Ridgeville High School, we would like to welcome you to our gymnasium for the Seagates contest, featuring our guests, North Ridgeville High School and your Amherst Comets. In order to make the Seagates contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent the school community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course your team and the opponent. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stand and able, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And here we are underway at Marion L. Steele High School. Today we have the Amherst Comets facing off against the North Ridgeville Rangers. The Comets won their last game against Bay Village in a thrilling fourth quarter finish. Should be an absolutely electric matchup today. The JV unfortunately had the loss earlier today, but this varsity team shines, I tell you, with leaders like Beckler leading the way tonight. They should come up with a pretty good challenge.
And now, your starters for your Amherst Comets. Junior number 2, Emily Caldera. Junior number 4, Grace Bender. Sophomore number 14, Abby Rose. Freshman number 22, Morgan Limer. And sophomore number 30, Sarai Hussein Bey. Your leading Comets are coached by Dave Zavar, assisted by John Matakovich and Kelsey Arrow.
So here we go. Hussein Bey set for the tip-off here for the Comets. We got Morgan Limer out there along with Caldera, Brodus, and Bender here for the Comets. Again, they won their home opener against Bay Village in that thrilling fourth quarter finish. As Amherst wins the tip-off, and we are underway. Caldera driving left side, out to Bender. Bender back to Bay. Bay top of the key, down to Brodus. Brodus trying to find something. Gives it out to Morgan Limer. Limer back out to Brodus in the corner. Brodus moves around, gives it out back to Bay, resetting the offense. Trying to get it to Caldera down low, and that one goes out of bounds. It'll be Rangers ball. Schroeder, the inbounder, and gonna bring it back up. Out there with Kun in the backcourt. Schroeder pulls up from the mid-range, no good. There we go, Amherst taking it back. Hussein Bey looking inside, finds the wide open Morgan Limer for the first points of the game. Schroeder on the top of the key there, gives it down to number 5. Back out Schroeder, right side, throws up the floater, and that one falls. Here we go, Morgan Limer back at it, tied 2-2. Brodus gets trapped, sends it down to Bender. Bender back to Brodus. Brodus for 3. A little bit long on that one. Rebounded by Strippy. Strippy kicks out to Schroeder. 32 slack inside. Rebounded by the Comets. Limer coming back up, hands it off to Caldera. Caldera gonna step out of bounds. It'll be Ranger ball. Kun bringing it back up for the Rangers, kicks back out. That is Strippy inside with the bucket as the Rangers take the lead. Brodus open in the corner, gives it out to Bey. Bey back to Bender. Bender pulls up from the mid-range and sinks it. Ties it back up. Driscoll right side. Driscoll looking back out. Now Strippy inside. She's going to be fouled, and she'll get 2 shots at the line here for the Amherst Comets. Sorry, for the Rangers. First foul for the Amherst Comets. And Strippy's going to get 2 at the line. Gonna have to tuck in that jersey first. Strippy, first one on the way, and good. Second one here for Strippy is good as well. 2 for 2 there on the first foul shots of the game. Bender down to Brodus. Brodus looking inside to Bey, and a good find there from Brodus. And Bey connects. Limer on Schroeder there. Schroeder drives left side, throws up the floater, no good. Rebound fighting for it. That's gonna go the Amherst Comets direction. Limer taking it back up. Brodus has it. Brodus loses it, gives it off to Bey. And that's through the hands of Caldera. Caldera struggling a little bit with keeping the ball in her hands so far. Sure, she'll clean that up though. As it's still tied 6-6. Now gives it down low there to Bowman. Bohannon steps out. It'll be Comet ball. Limer back up here for the Comets. Limer to Bey, up top. Bender. Bender to Brodus. Brodus on the baseline there. Back out to Bay. Bender from the elbow, trying to bake it in. Rims out. Here we go. Strippy pushing it down the floor, trying to thread the needle there with that pass, but falls out of bounds. And it'll be Comet ball. And Limer gonna take it. Limer back over to Brodus. Brodus to Caldera. Caldera gives it over. Limer pulls up. No good. Rebounded by the Rangers. Kuhn throws it over. Floater no good by the Rangers. And it's going to be Comet ball off the Bay rebound there. Morgan Limer comes up here for the Comets. Down low. Turned over. Rangers down inside. They're going to lose it. It's going to be Comets ball. Rangers might need to slow things down on offense here. A little too fast on the fast break. Has caused a couple of lackadaisical turnovers. Caldera, right side, gonna twist, turn, hand it off to Bender. Bender gets it stripped. Here we go, number 4, Spires leading the way. And that's a tough bucket there for number 13, Balderas. And one finish there with the fadeaway bucket. And she'll get an extra shot here at the foul line for the Rangers. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Bay. Bay through the hands of Brodus. Rangers gonna get it back. Here we go, Schroeder running the point. Schroeder gonna kick it to the corner. Yes! Balderas hyped up after that three-pointer. Caldera to Bay. Bay having trouble, finds Bender inside. Bender found a way to get open there. Pulling up, Schroeder, no good. Beckler with the rebound. Beckler gets it, back out to Brodus. Brodus down low, Beckler, Bender on the shot, yes! Another one there for Bender. She's got 4. Some would call that a 4 for 4. Balderas goes inside, and 2-5. Kralich is fouled. Kralich at the line for the Rangers. First one up and good. Lift checking in for Bender there for the Comets. Second one, good as well. Here we go, Caldera moving it down the floor. Caldera Left side, gives it off. Lift, gonna try to bank it in there. Second chance effort, no good, out of bounds. Comets fighting for it back. That's gonna be Rangers ball. Tell you, Baldera's for the Rangers bringing the energy on their side today. I had the and one earlier and the three-pointer. It's really the hype man so far. Schroeder up top, on the wing, trying to give it out to Spires. Back out, Balderas on the wing. Down inside, gives it off to Marlowe. Balderas from deep. And another bucket there. Spires with the steal and the quick one. Little 5-0 run there. Beckler having trouble with it. Hands it off to Caldera. Caldera inside. Gets that one to fall. Cuts the lead to 5. This has been a thrilling first quarter. Schroeder driving, kicks back out. Balderas back to Schroeder in the corner. Looking down low to Krelach. Schroeder takes the mid-range shot, no good. Saved by the Comets. Brodus, half-court shot. Good if it goes, but doesn't fall this time. The Comets, pretty solid first quarter performance there. 12-17. And we will go into the second quarter with the Comets down 5, and we'll come back to you after the first quarter break. Here we go. Second quarter, gonna get started here. Comets trailing by 5. Pretty back and forth though, except for that 5-0 quick run there from the Rangers. They're trying to get it down there to 23. She'll take the shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Iliff. Iliff back around. Iliff for 3. No good. Front rim. Kuhn the rebound. Down inside. Schroeder gets the finish. Caldera try to get this offense back in motion. Beckler up top. Down to Caldera. Caldera, the mid-range pull-up. No good. Rebounded by Bohannon. Inside to Schroeder. No good. On the floor now. Caldera picks it up. And gonna slow things down. Caldera drives right side. It's stripped. On the floor now. Caldera regains control. Iliff banks it in from 3. Her first points of the game. Down inside, called for the double dribble, but no whistle. Comets ball anyways. Caldera outside to Beckler in the corner. Caldera, a good find from Beckler. The give and go, and Caldera gets it to go. Handoff down there. Trying to get it to 2-3 again. Bo Hannon. That one's going to go out of bounds on the Comets. They cut the lead back to 2, though. Limer now back in, along with a couple others. And Vidovic going to check in for the first time for the Comets. Driving, kicks out. That's Strippy. Strippy shakes off Vidovic. Kicked out to the corner. Schroeder almost. Strippy the rebound. Second chance effort. Bay gets the rebound finally here for the Comets. Iliff taking it down. She's going to be fouled. And it's going to stay with the Comets. A tough back and forth battle here so far in this varsity matchup. Iliff in the corner, trying to give it down to Bay. Bay. Gonna be called for the travel. Here we go. Back in the corner. Shooter with the miss there. Sorry, that was Spires. Limer takes it in the corner, tried to give it down to Bay. Some chaos down there, and the foul called on the Comets. It's going to be on the floor. And Rangers going to get the ball back here. Here we go. It's Spires bringing it down the floor. Through the hands of Schroeder there, but last touch by Iliff. So it'll stay with the Lady Rangers. Up top, it's Balderas. Balderas has been great for the Rangers already tonight. As Bohannon gets inside and connects. Rangers lead by 4. Limer takes it down the floor. Limer gives it over. Iliff trying to bake it in again. Second chance effort. This time she's fouled. And Iliff will get 2 shots at the line here for your Amherst Comets. So first shot here for Iliff. Gets it to go. Both teams really going at it. Physical game so far. Schroeder spins around, manage is to not get it stolen. This one, it's going to be on the floor though. Schroeder went inside, threw up a shot, but going to stay on the floor here for the Rangers. As Kuhn checks in. Now, Bohannon tried to shake off Bay there, but Bay will get the rebound, and Iliff going to lead the way. Iliff for 3. Rims out, almost. Down to Bohannon, and the easy fast break bucket. Slipped through the Comets defense there. As Limer gonna slow things down. Comets trailing by 5 now. Morgan Limer. Out to Brodus. Back to Limer. In the corner now. Limer gives it off to Iliff. Iliff pulls up. Shot short. Vidovic. Vidovic gives it to Bay. Bay trying to shake and bake. This one's on the floor, out of bounds. And a timeout. A great timeout at that, called by the Rangers. Gonna get things started after the timeout. 3:13 remaining in this second. Comets trailing by 5. Kuhn taking it down for the Rangers. On the wing now, out to Bohannon. Swinging it around to Spires. Back to Balderas. And she gets another and one bucket there. Has 10 already. Looking unstoppable. Balderas gonna get one more at the line here for the Rangers. First and only shot here, no good. Rebounded by Calderas. Back out Limer. Limer trying to go inside to Bay. Bay out to Brodus. Brodus open in the corner. Almost. Rims out. And that's going to be out on Morgan Limer. And the Rangers will have it back. Kuhn bringing it back here for the Rangers. Out to Spires. Spires back to Balderas. Balderas takes the shot. This one's short. And the Comets will get another chance to try to cut back at this 7-point lead that the Rangers have. Limer bring it up the floor. Limer scanning around 2:20 remaining in the second. Limer around to Bay. Limer inside. And good on the basket there. A give and go once again. Bay to Limer. Calderas grabs the rebound off the Rangers miss. Brodus gonna have it. Brodus around to Caldera. Caldera inside. No good. Rebound Bay. Second chance effort. Calderas grabs it. Third chance effort. Brodus for 3. Rims out. Fourth chance here for the Comets. And that's going to be called jump ball. I think it's going to stay with Amherst as well. Yes, it will. Limer going to be your inbounder here. Limer called for the 5 seconds. Seemed like a fast 5 seconds. Those can go quick though when you're under the basket there. Low-key a stressful situation. Good coverage from the Rangers. Causes the turnover. And Schroeder's going to take it down. Balderas, deep 3, again! Connects. And 13 now has 13. Starting to show shades of Stephen Curry out there on the floor. Balderas lighting it up on the floor tonight. Limer looking to respond. Bay inside. Bay trying to shake and bake through the defenders. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Comets going to get it underneath here. Weimer the inbounder, a minute left. Comets trail by 8. Weimer out to Bay, back over to Beckler on the wing. Finds Limer in the corner. Finds Bay down low. Bay, second chance, but she's fouled. No good on the shot, but she'll get 2 at the line here for Amherst. Comets still with the 8-point deficit. Gonna try to cut back at that one. Bay 2 shots at the line here for Amherst. First one, no good. Off back iron. Second one on its way for Hussein Bay. No good again. Rangers this time get the rebound. Strippy bringing it down the floor here for North Ridgeville. We'll hand it off here to Schroeder. Schroeder driving right side, finds Strippy inside. Comets fighting for the ball back. Balderas for 3. No good this time. Comets have to contain her. Calderas. That's going to stay with Amherst. Poked out of bounds there by the Rangers defense. Limer the inbounder, 16 seconds left, looking for that last shot of this first half. Here we go, Limer back to Bay. Yes. Cuts the lead to 6. And Balderas gonna get the final step back 3, no good, just a little bit short. And the Comets will go into halftime trailing by 6. Pretty solid performance from Amherst. Just coming up a little short on defense, especially when it's Balderas with the ball. She's been electric here for the Rangers tonight. So I just say the goal for the Rangers is to keep letting her shoot, and the Comets need to contain Balderas if they want to come back and close it out in this second half. We'll come back to you after the halftime break on Comets Live. Here we go. Comet's gonna get this second half underway at Marion L. Steele High School. Amherst trails by 7. Rangers pulling away a little bit. Kuhn gonna take it down the floor here for the Rangers. Gives it over. Up top now, it's 32. Along with that one, Slack. And rebounded by the Comets, but a foul, so Limer gonna take it back up here. Tell you that Marissa Slack, she is tall. Even outsizing Hussein Bey by like an inch or two. Caldera up top. Caldera drives left side, throws up the shot, no good. Bey fighting for the rebound, that's gonna be a jump ball. And it's gonna be won by the Comets. So Limer gonna inbound it here for Amherst. Bey has it in the corner, out to Caldera. Caldera deciding what to do with it, hands it off to Brodus. Brodus off the leg of Bohannon and out of bounds. Still with the Comets. Limer tried to get it to Brodus. Rangers number 23, Bohannon couldn't save it from going out of bounds. Almost comes up with the steal there. They'll get it to Caldera. Amherst in motion. Limer was hit hard on that play. Not sure what happened. Just totally collapsed to the floor. Must have bumped into somebody. Spires gonna kick it out. Strippy for 3, no good. Limer taking it down for Amherst. Caldera with it. Caldera pulls up from the foul line. That one's gonna be a little short. And Strippy gonna inbound it here for the Rangers. Off the miss from Caldera. That's gonna be a double dribble called on the Rangers. Number 5, Kuhn. Bender gonna throw it in to Limer. Limer up top for the Comets. She drives to the elbow, pulls up. That one short again. Similar miss to Caldera's. Trying to regain the heat after that halftime break. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third. They'll look inside to Slack. Slack off the bottom of the backboard. Limer fighting for the rebound. She gets it, and she'll take it down here. Limer, left side, kicks it back out to Bender. Bender to Bey. Bey is fouled, and charge called on Bey of the Comets. Amherst fans not too happy. Could have gone both ways though. Spires over there. Down low, trying to get it back to Spires. Schroeder gonna inbound it here for the Rangers. Comets still trailing by 7. Bohannon down low. Bay trying to get the rebound. Spires, second chance, gets it to go. Extends the lead to 9. Caldera taking it up the floor now for Amherst, pass half court. Caldera in the middle, gives it out to Brodus. And Amherst called for the charge there. Rangers gonna have it. Kuhn swings it over to Schroeder there. Schroeder back over. Spires inside, trying to reverse it to the opposite corner, but it falls out of bounds. And a timeout called here by the Comets. They trail by 9. Gonna recoup. And we'll come back to you after the timeout. Here we go after the timeout. Limer taking it down the floor. Limer tried to get it to the cutting Bender, but she pulled back on that one. And it'll go out of bounds. Rangers ball. Now back over. Schroeder pulls up. That one off front rim. Balderas regains control. She's the lead scorer for the Rangers tonight. She gets another one. Balderas connects there. Limer having trouble with it. Bay picks it up. Gives it over. Brodus. Yes. Balderas with 15 on the night, I believe. Pulls up, connects. Schroeder left open on the wing there. Gets the three-pointer to drop, and now the Comets are going to be down 12. 36-24. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Foul called on the Rangers, though. Limer going to inbound it. Amherst got to be careful not to let this one get too far away. As Bender sinks it. Here we go. It's Kuhn bringing it down the floor. Kicks it back out. Balderas. Balderas swings it back over. Schroeder. Schroeder up top. Schroeder gonna take the shot off the glass and in. Limer needs to get the motion of the ocean moving on offense. Brodus for 3, short. Brodus gets her own rebound. Caldera the floater, little bit long. Balderas the rebound. Swings it back, Schroeder inside. Kicks it down low, that's slack. Balderas from way downtown. No good, rebound by the Comets. Limer. Again. Over to Brodus. Brodus spinning around, trying to create space. Tried to draw the foul there. Shot no good. No foul either. They'll give it down to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Kuhn inside. Some fumbling around and some rumbling. That's going to be a foul on the Comets, I believe. So some subs in as well. Vidovic, Iliff, and Aflin now in for Amherst. And a timeout called by the Rangers. Rangers down low. Spires, the inbounder. Comets trailing by 12. Spires looking for somebody, gets to Balderas on the wing there. Balderas for three. This one too short. First air ball I've seen from her. She's been lights out. Caldera gonna throw it up. Iliff saves it from going out of bounds. She'll take it back to the corner. Finding Bender down low. Bender trying to create something. Vidovic inside. Vidovic, second chance. Vidovic called jump ball here. Gonna go to the Rangers. Kuhn bringing it down the floor. Kuhn hands it off to Bohannon. Bohannon right side, kicks out to Spires. Spires for three. The Rangers ringing it from three tonight. Vidovic back out. Alflin. Alflin kicks out Iliff. Iliff can try to bank it in again. Down low. Tried to get it to Scott, but it's gonna go out of bounds. Amherst gonna have it. Caldera. Caldera scans the floor. Looking over. Gonna pull up from the wing. Yes! Drops the three. And the Comets set to bring on four for the subs as Bohannon tries to work inside. Caldera gets the rebound and it's gonna bring it down. Bender almost stolen there. Subs on for the Comets. It's Brodus, Beckler, Limer, and Bay. Caldera left there on the floor. 7.8 seconds remain in the third quarter. Gonna have one final shot here. Limer, Calderas throws up the three. No good. Rebounded by the Rangers, and that's it for the third quarter. Comets trail by 12, 41-29. We'll see what this fourth quarter can look like here for the Comets. Trying to make a comeback here. And we'll be back after the third quarter break. Here we go. Amherst needs to complete this fourth quarter comeback. Down 12. 8 minutes to do so. Bender inside. She's fouled. She'll get 2 shots here for the Comets. Seems like Amherst has been successful when they shoot the 3 ball and when they find people down inside and attack the paint there. Bay also being very good on the boards for the Comets tonight, as Bender gets that first one to fall. The second one trying to bring it back with inside 10 for the Comets. Gets it to go. 41-31. Back over to Kuhn. Bohannon. Finds Schroeder. Schroeder step back 3. No good. Rebound Bay. Fighting for it. This one's going to be a jump ball. I think it was jump ball, yeah. Going the Rangers' way. Down inside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Bohannon. Kuhn drives, kicks back out. Now Kuhn with it, right side. Gets the floater to drop. Beckler back over to Caldera. Beckler looks to Bay. On the floor, Rangers have it. Spires leading the way, back out to Kuhn. Trying to get inside, Bender causing commotion. Comets steal it back. Caldera to Beckler. We'll give it back. Beckler in the corner, yes! Gets the 3 to go. Comets within 9. Open in the corner is Spires. Shot no good. A fight for it. That's going to be Amherst ball. Bender throwing some elbows to protect the basketball there. Caldera going to lead the way here for the Comets. Brodus for 3. This one rims out. Rebound Spires. Spires taking it back for the Rangers. Schroeder calling the play. Schroeder left side. Gives it around to Strippy. Strippy, top of the key. Drives right side, dumps it down low. No good. Rebound Bay. Bay fighting for it. It's going to go to the Comets. Direction here. And a foul called on the Rangers. Rangers already with 4 fouls, I believe. Be really clutch if the Comets could get in the bonus here early in the 4th quarter, as we get a timeout from the Rangers. Gonna reconvene here in the middle of the 4th. Weimer after the timeout, 5:50 remains. Amherst trying to get this comeback going. Caldera down low, off the foot of the Rangers. It'll stay with the Comets. Weimer, the inbounder, gives it down low to Bay. Bay gets the shake and bake going, but off back rim, no good. Balderas can't leave her open. 25 goes inside to Bohannon. Kicks back out. Balderas back over Krelich. Gets it over. Bohannon inside. Gets the bucket to drop off the glass. Weimer. Comets trail by 11. And a timeout by the Comets. Coach Zavara wanting to talk things over. 4 minutes remaining. Amherst now facing an 11-point comeback, trying to complete it here. Gonna need to make it up soon. Back out, Beckler, back over to Leimer. Leimer down inside, Beckler gets it. Here we go. It's Schroeder running the point. That's going to be an illegal screen from Krelich of the Rangers, so Comet ball. And some more momentum shifted toward Amherst's side. Leimer out to Brodus. Brodus to Bay inside. Yes! Another one there. Open in the corner is Schroeder, throws up the floater. Brodus fights for the rebound. Here we go. Comets have some steam after the timeout. Leimer loses it. Whew. Some good moves there from Balderas. And Krelich is going to be fouled, and she'll shoot 2 at the line here for the North Ridgeville Rangers. So first one up here for the Rangers. Krelach no good. Second one on its way. This one falls. Back to 8. Plenty of time for the Comets to make a comeback. Limer. Out to Bay. Beckler on the wing. Back to Brodus. Brodus. Beckler has it. Beckler gonna pull up. This one's short. Beckler fighting for it on the floor. It's gonna be called jump ball. And it's gonna be Amherst. Limer. Limer gonna inbound it here. Out to Brodus. Last touch by the Rangers, had some trouble there with the inbounds pass. Little tricky there. Gonna give it to Brodus in the corner. Brodus has it, hands it off to Caldera. Caldera the floater, no good. Rebounded by the Rangers. It's Spires. Back out, Balderas. Balderas gives it around to Spires. And that's going the Comets' direction. Another blocking foul on so Amherst in the bonus now. Gonna be shooting off of any foul. They get inside. Beckler throws up the shot. And that's gonna be a foul on the Comets. Only 2 fouls for them in this fourth quarter. 46-38, 2:52 to play. Number 1, Schroeder takes it down the right side. Now inside is Spires, called for the travel. Amherst, time's ticking for them. Caldera to Iliff. Iliff gets it over to Bender. Bender hands it off to Caldera. Caldera the shot, short. Rangers the rebound. They'll slow things down. Schroeder trying to extend the lead here. She's fouled. That's gonna be on the Comets, their 3rd foul of the 4th. And the Rangers gonna get underneath here as Morgan Limer checks in for Caldera. And we got a timeout with 2 minutes left. Comets trail by 8. Here we go. After the timeout, Balderas with it for the Rangers. Balderas having control, Brodus on it. Balderas just draining clock here for the Rangers. They're gonna call a foul on Brodus there. 1:45 remaining. Comets need some magic here. Spires the inbounder. Out to Kuhn. Kuhn just gonna hold it. Amherst now running the trap in the corner there. Bay trying to get to it, and that's gonna be a foul and shots for the Rangers. Here we go. 2 shots at the line. First one is good for Bohannon. Sorry, first one no good. Thought I heard the net. Second one falls there. Leimer bringing it down the floor. Leimer back out to Brodus. Brodus scanning. Gives it down to Bay. Bay inside. Off the backboard and in. Cuts the lead to 7. 1:10 left. Comets might want to start fouling here. Already in the bonus. Schroeder. Comets trying to get the steal here. Here they go. It's Brodus leading the way. Brodus inside. Gets the bucket. And cuts it to 5. 50 seconds remaining. Looking kind of like the Amherst boys JV game yesterday, where Zach Anderson hit the game-tying shot after a 9-point comeback to send it into overtime, and they ended up winning in overtime. We could see a situation like that. We can only hope here, and we'll be back after the timeout. Here we go, Rangers with the ball on the floor now. Leimer grabs it. Leimer back to Bender. Inside to Bay. Cuts it to 3. Comets with a real chance now. Schroeder in the corner. Schroeder back up top. Comets. Schroeder with 2 shots. 28 seconds remaining. First shot up and good. Extends the lead to 4. Second one. Good as well. Brings it to 5. Uh-oh. Comet's got a little bit more to make up now. Got to get one up fast here. Limer with it. Limer inside now, dumps it off. Back out to Brodus, 15 seconds. Amherst got to get up a shot. Brodus almost. Bay, second chance, that's a foul. She's gonna get 2 shots, gonna need both of these here for Amherst. And then gonna have to come up with the magic steal or something. So Bay at the line. First one goes. Amherst hanging in there. Bay with the second one here for the Comets. This one misses. Rebounded on the floor. A fight for a jump ball called. It's going to be Ridgeville ball with 1.2 remaining. They're going to call a timeout. Not many opportunity left here for the Comets with only 1.2 seconds remaining. Almost brought it in there. But those 2 clutch free throws there from Schroeder after the foul almost ices it out for the Comets. So we'll have one last timeout here. So here we go, 1.2 seconds, Comets. Struggling, that's gonna be a foul. Buzzer sounds. And I think that is it. Maybe. They're gonna give it 0.7 seconds left. And the Rangers are going to have 2 shots at the line. I mean, maybe a chance for a 4-point play for the Comets if they miss these 2. So a very slim chance for Amherst, but it's possible. First one good. Kind of shuts it out there. Second one good as well. And that's going to be it. Limer going to chuck up a last-second heave. And the Comets fall to the Rangers after a back-and-forth matchup, 51-45. Great game there from everybody on the Comets, however, but they couldn't stop Balderas there looking like Stephen Curry on some of those shots, hitting step backs, sidestep threes, everything, just getting in the Comets' way. And that win, so the Comets will fall to 1-1 on the season. And that'll be it from me tonight. I'm Jackson Yoder, and that is it for us on Comets Live.